So please, before to start this project, verify that the command LW display is activated, because the command LW display allow you to see the real thickness of line. So please verify this before to start this project. I design first the object of the balcony of the restaurant. So for this I use the command mirror. I select all the objects that I want to execute it and enter, and I select the trajectory for to have the same thing in the other part. So I do I repeat, I select the object, I select the trajectory to have the same thing in the other part, and this is the utility of the command mirror. I am about to design this limit. It's as you see, it's not this line not be good collected in the place that I want. So the problem is that I use the command orthogonal command ortho. So if you tap ortho and you find that I'm activated. So the utility of the command ortho is to design the horizontal and vertical line. I deactivated for to have for to good collect this line in this place. So just remember, if you want to design a line from different angle, deactivate this command. Now I want to see you a command important. It's adjust. So this command is so important. So select the three line. I click to the command adjust and I select the pieces that I want deleted based on the point of interaction between the three lines as a separator or point reference, as you want to name it. So I save the change of project and I continue that each place I characterize it. Adjust, I select the three line and enter, and I delete the pieces based on the point of, and I do copy for to copy these pieces into other position. So what I'm about to do is to define the position that I will describe the place of cooking, the place of the type. This is so important Search for another thickness of the line that will be mark a type. So I use a line for different thickness for to characterize the type of the dashboard. So I zoom this part that's allow me to see all the project. Of course I choose the real time zoom. So I click to pen to just to have good position for to continue other parts of project. I'm about to design the toilet of the restaurant, so I copy these pieces as the first wall and this second as the second wall. And this is the medium or the wall separator on into the two toilets. And of course I must prolong this wall. So as you see, I select the first the limits, the first line as limits, and I select the three for prolong it. So the same, I select prolong, I select the limit, and I select after the three lines to prolong to a limit that I designed. And for to have the same for in the other part, I click to the mirror. I click to all the four objects. So I click to all the four objects. So I select, as you see, I select all the objects. One, I think it's better to select one by one, and I click enter, and I select the trajectory that will be the separator of my simulation. So I have the same object in other parts. Enter, and we have our project, our objects. So I complete the last object that I need for characters displays. Of course, you can search in the internet and choose the blocks of AutoCAD that characterize each pieces. Uh, you tap as command PEDT and you enjoy all the pieces that you can join it. And of course, this will be as a way to facilitate the copy of these objects. So I will choose another separator. So I click to the object again, and I select the trajectory to have the same in the other part. So, and I click after I click enter, and I will copy this the second object in the last in the other part. So I click I copy the object and I distribute it into the three pieces. I change the thickness and I select this thickness as a reference for line, and I design a table for a table for the place of a heating. So I select this rectangle and enter, and I define the command record. Record allow me to collect two pieces in a specific ray. So for the ray that I will use, for example 10, and I click to polygon and I select this object. As you see, the appearance is more different than the previous. So I select now the place of sitting the chair. If you want the chair of this place, so I reduce it something I reduce it this, and I copy the same thing in the other part. So I think the same thing in other part. So I click to the command mirror and I copy this object in the other part. So as you see, this is the place of the sit down and eat. So try to do another command is to connection of rectangle or connections. So I select all the object, enter, and I have multiple of the same thing in each way that create a rectangle. So enter, and I have research for to top the words that significant each place. So as you see, I tap to text, I tap to command text, and I select here a curved line that signifies the length or the size of the text that I want to tap. If not, you can see when you tap the command text, you can see the suggest that allow you to choose the size of the text. So the same thing here, as design the wall. It's not the wall, just the limit of the garden of the restaurant. So for to create it, I will choose the command polygon, and I design the wall extern, and I click to this external limit, and I shift it just a little for just in this limit for to have another limits. Of course, this techniques for to use between the two limits as a surface, as a closed surface for this grid.